Good morning, children. Welcome you all for class 9th, first language English. Hope all of you are healthy and safe and following all the lessons which are taught to you, and also you're practicing at home. Children, today we'll be learning about the pencil story, poem 5, written by Florence Hodgson. Before we begin the poem, we'll have the warm-up activity, children. Children, make a list of things which are very useful to you in your life. Talking about the things, take a pen and make a list. Which are all useful to you? Vehicles, kitchen utensils, small and simple machines. For example, even a pen, pencil, eraser, all that, furniture and electronic devices. Today we are not able to live without all these things. The simple machines, we are so much dependent on the simple machines, right? So before we get into the poem, let's know about the poet Florence Mary Hodgson. Florence Mary Hodgson was an English poet born on October 13, 1881 at Essex, England. Her works include God Made Little Robin, God Whose Name is Love, Hands Together Softly, etc. She is very famous for her spiritual lyrics and singing. She died on January 28, 1964 at Gloucestershire, England. Now we have just known about the poet. Let's begin with glossary, children. Can you see this picture? Yes, it's mantelpiece. Read that. Mantelpiece. What is a mantelpiece? A structure of wood or marble or stone above and around the fireplace. That is called mantelpiece. Okay? Anne kept her hairband in the mantelpiece, which was hung near the fireplace. You got the meaning? So you can see somebody sitting there, weary. Weary, feeling or showing extreme tiredness after a tiresome work, right? Amit felt too weary at office after a busy day. Amit felt too weary at office after a busy day. Now what is this? Scrawl. Write in a hurried and careless way is scrawl. Charles scrawled his signature. Can you see that? Hurried, right? In a hurried and careless way. Wits. A capacity for inventive thoughts and quick understanding. What is the meaning of wits? A capacity for inventive thoughts and quick understanding. Raksha used her wit to solve the puzzle. Now, you see the picture, children? It is submarine. Have you seen submarine anywhere? Yes, in Chota Bheem, right? That's why I have given that picture also. Watercraft. What is submarine? It's a watercraft capable of independent operation. It's been used in wars also. Okay. Submarine, watercraft capable of independent operation underwater. The submarine can go into the water. Sonu and her friends went in submarine under the water for a new adventure. Sonu and her friends went in submarine under the water for a new adventure. Now, before we begin the poem, I want you to just watch this video, children. Children, did you watch the video? It says clean up their mistakes. How pencil and eraser are so close to each other. Whenever pencil makes a mark, the eraser goes on erasing. Okay. All the mistakes are erased. Only the correct ones are retained. Whenever we write, when there is a mistake, we tend to take the eraser and rub. So our parents are, they just forget. Whatever we do, we are kids to them. Same way, you are very precious to your parents' children. It is not that we make mistakes and they go on erasing and forgetting and forgiving. And not only parents, your friends, your elders, your brothers, sisters, siblings. So it is not that we just go on making mistakes so that they will erase, forget and forgive. No. Instead of making mistake, it is better to avoid. Precaution is better than cure. Yes? Okay, children. Now, the pencil story by Florence Hodgson. Children, reading a poem itself is a pleasure. I am a little pencil and my name is H&B. I lie upon the mantelpiece for everyone to see. I am handled 40 times a day. It is a weary life. And when my wits are rather dull, I am sharpened with a knife. I scrawl when Tommy has me, and I draw all sorts of things, from submarines and aeroplanes to cabbage and kings. I write a lovely letter when Miss Phyllis is about, and if by chance I make mistakes, Miss Phyllis rubs them out. And if I slip and tumble down, I'm certain to be missed, for mother wants me badly when she does the washing list. And father makes me keep the score when he begins to play. I'm just a little pencil, but I have a busy day. I really never am allowed to grow up as I ought. I'm getting shorter every day. It's awful to be short. And then the knife begins on me. I ache in every joint. I put it in that way because you're sure to see the point. I'm very glad I'm useful, though my speech is always dark. But every time they handle me, I always make my mark. But sorrow seems to follow me in spite of many a friend, for when I'm meditating, I am bitten at the end. I'm a little pencil and my name is H&B. I lie upon the mantelpiece for everyone to see. I'm getting shorter every day, and every day I'm older. And then my last few hours have come, they'll put me in a holder. Did you enjoy listening to the poem, children? It's a bit long poem, but it's a beautiful poem. You enjoyed it, right? Let's analyze and appreciate the poem after reading the poem, right? Children, in the beginning, where did you see the pencil? The pencil was in the mantelpiece where everyone could see and handle it. So you want to write something, immediately you'll take pen or pencil and you will write it, right? So it had a very, very busy life in the beginning. Since it was handled how many times? 40 times a day, right? How many times they used to handle? 40 times a day. So whenever the lead of the pencil was blunt, the writing was not that sharp. What do? We take the sharpener and we sharp the pencil, right? So the pencil was sharpened with a knife to make its widths bright. So whenever we become dull, even at home, your parents may say, even teachers also will say, brush your brain. Let it not be, what? Rusted. Brush it. Make it sharp. Use it. If you don't use it, will become dull. Right? So same way, whenever the pencil lead becomes blunt, it is sharpened. So when it is sharpened, it really hurts, right? So even you don't like somebody correcting you. That is nothing but sharpening you. No? You should, children. Somebody is mending you for your betterment, for your better future. The pencil scrawled when Tommy had it. It drew all sorts of things, right from submarine to airplane and cabbage to kings. So what usually those small children, your brothers or sisters at home, they draw? Even you, no? Free periods, drawing. You love to. Now we are missing all that, no children? Yes. Very, very, very soon we hope to see each other. Fine. So when the pencil is in Tommy's hand, he drew all sorts of things, right? So what happened when the pencil went to Miss Philly's hand? It used to write a lovely letter. So whenever she used to make mistake, what she used to do? She used to, while writing it is rubbed by her eraser. She used to erase it if there are any mistakes made by her. For that only we saw that video in the beginning, right? So what for mother needs the pencil? To write the washing list. Usually mothers will write washing list, grocery list. All household activities will be listed by moms only at home. No? Others are all carefree. Right? Okay. So what for pencil is used by the father? See there, to write the score while playing. How fortunate fathers are, no? Yeah, mothers are only sticking on to work. See, father is writing the score. Okay. This way, the pencil had a busy day throughout. After all this, the pencil is so unfortunate because it cannot grow. Pencil grows, children, when you're handling it. Does it grow every day? No, no, no. What happens to it? Yeah, it's getting shorter and shorter. Whenever you tend to sharpen it, it becomes short. So it is awful, meaning very sad for the pencil to become short every day or whenever you sharpen it. After working so much, the pencil's every joint aches. After working so much, if somebody gives you work throughout the day, you're working, what do you say? Oh, my legs and hands, all the joints are paining. So all the joints ache. When the knife sharpens it also. But the pencil is glad, it is very happy that it has been useful. And its speech is always dark, always makes a mark when it is handled. So I always tell children, if you want to leave your footprints, don't drag your foot. But the sorrow seems to follow the pencil in spite of having so many friends. Who are all the friends? Tommy, Phyllis, mother, father, everybody. So pencil feels lonely. Even though it is lonely, it is not able to meditate in peace. What happens? If we are not writing in the pencil, we'll keep biting it at the edge. How many of us does? All of us, right? The pencil is bitten at the end while it is meditating. Meaning when it has not been used to write, it is just bitten by the people who handle the pencil. No? So the name of the pencil is H&B. Now we have so many brands. Now we have so many branded pencils. Okay. Here they have used the brand name H&B. The pencil is still on the mantelpiece, but now it is not. It is shorter and older. During the last few days of the pencil, the people will put it back on the holder, but they never use it since it is too short and has become useless. The pencil has become useless because it is short. Right, children? It's difficult to handle the short pencil, right? Children, you understood? Beautifully written, and we should always take these poems to our personal self also. People might use us, and sometimes they think that you're useless. But still, you should be glad at least sometime you were useful to them. No? Hullagu bettadadi manege mallige agu. No? Beautifully written. Same way, the pencil was useful throughout his life. Now, it's rhyme. Children, what is rhyme? A rhyme is a repetition of similar sounding words occurring at the end of lines in poems or songs. A rhyme is a tool utilizing repeating patterns that brings rhythm or musicality to poems. This differentiates them, that is poem, from prose, which is plain. A rhyme is employed for the specific purpose of rendering a pleasing effect to a poem, which makes it recital and enjoyable experience. Types of rhyme. Perfect rhymes. The word rhyme can be used in a specific and general sense. In a specific sense, towards rhyme, their final stressed vowel and all following sounds are identical. Two lines of poetry rhyme if their final strong positions are filled with rhyming words. A rhyme in a strict sense is also called perfect rhyme. Example, sight and flight, madness and sadness, love and dove. Children, now let's learn about the modal verbs.
Type, modal verbs, examples, ability, permission, advice, obligation, possibility, can, could. David can speak 3 languages. He could speak fluent French when he was 5. Can, could, or may. Can I sit in that chair, please? Could I open the window? May I borrow your dictionary? Should. You should visit your dentist at least twice a year. You should try to lose weight. Must or have to. I must memorize all of these rules about tenses. You have to take off your shoes before you get into the mosque. Might, may, could, or can. It looks nice, but it might be very expensive. Richard may be coming to see us tomorrow.
The other one is general rhyme. General rhyme can refer to various kinds of phonetic similarity between words and to the use of such similar sounding words in organizing verse rhymes in a general sense are classified according to the degree and manner of the phonetic similarity. We use words to speak, read and write, and these words are made up of sounds, and these sounds and words are made up of syllables. What are syllables? Children, syllables are smaller sounds that make up words. Syllables must have a vowel. Example, banana. Okay? Banana. See? Banana. 3 times. So 3 syllables. Just check how many times your jaw touches your hand according to the word is broken. So it will have so many syllables. Okay, see. Banana. Your jaw is touching your hand. Okay, so that makes a syllable. We can have 1, 2, 3 or more syllables in a word. Example, shoe, shoe, box, me. So only 1 syllable, right? Your jaw touched only once. Once. So 1 syllable. So all the syllables will have what? Vowels. Don't forget that, children. 2 syllables. Example, window, window, guitar, balloon. Okay, window, guitar, balloon. Okay, now 3 syllables. Example, I'm rushing a bit, children, but still you try to cope up. Okay, 3 syllables. Example, rectangle. Fine. Telephone, telephone. 3 syllables, right? For 4 syllables, example, accommodate, agriculture. Okay, 4. So like this only you will know how many syllables are there. Very easy, is it not, children? We enjoy reading poems. One of the reasons is that they are rhymed. Okay, they are rhymed, that's why. So what is a rhyme scheme? Rhyme scheme is a pattern of rhyme that comes at the end of each verse or line in the poetry. Okay, now see, we have one small rhyme here. I will read it for you. An apple can taste very nice. Try a bite or a slice. If it's red or if it's green, it will taste good if it's clean. My grandma says an apple a day always keeps the doctor away. So see that scheme, nice slice, that is A and A. It is because it is in the very next line. So next is green and clean, that is B scheme. Other one is C, day and away. So it is after each other, that's why A and A, that is scheme, rhyme scheme, B and B and C and C. Okay. Now we will mark the rhyming words in the poem. Okay. B, C, life, knife. Can you see, children, in the poem? Yes. And here, things, kings, about, out. Take out your textbooks and mark. Okay, here, mist, list, play, day. Rhyming words? Yes. Ought, shot, joint, point. Dark, mark, friend, end. That's why I have given in the same colors. This is again A, B, B. Then again B, C, older, holder. You learnt rhyming words, children? Children, we have learnt about the poet, we have learnt glossary, we have read the poem, we have analyzed and appreciated, we learnt rhyme and rhyming words, we learnt syllables. Now it's time for you for home assignment. Children, make sure you write, otherwise you will lose the habit of writing. So write and get it evaluated from your teacher. Home assignment, answer the following questions. Where does the poet see the pencil lying in the beginning and at the end of the poem? Why is the pencil's life described as weary? When, according to the poet, is the pencil sad and glad? How does Tommy write and what does he write? Make a list of rhyming words found in the poem. Fill in the columns after reading the poem carefully. Persons in the poem, the various purposes for which the pencil is used by them. Tommy, father and mother. Thank you, children. Thank you, one and all. Make sure you write. Thank you, children. Have a great day.